Andrew Henry, and this is
Julian Davila.
thanks, brother. And we have a great show for you today. We're going to talk about how we successfully sprouted 70,000 moringa seeds this week. We also have a giveaway, so stay tuned. We're going to be giving away a special gift. We're going to be featuring a new product now that season is back. We have an upcoming event that we'd like to talk to you about. We want to shout out one of our members in this week's member highlight. We also have some new members that we want to spotlight. We'd like to come to you today and share some Moringa Business Growth Strategies. We have some Moringa Industry News and Trends that we're going to be sharing with you. Actually, some of our favorite celebrities are sharing Moringa inspirational news. And we have some updates from the farm. We'll be sharing you some videos from the farm. And then we'll be going through some of the top questions from the members area this week, what the members are asking. And then we'll do a live coaching call. Hot seat. So before we get started and we pull the names out of the hat from our winners of last week, I wanted to announce a huge opportunity for you to be able to start your Moringa business. And you don't need to have a Moringa farm. You don't need to have property. You don't need to have Moringa trees. Essentially, you just need to know that the Grow Moringa Collective members area is super, super valuable. And I just wanted to check real quick. Are we on Facebook?
Yes, we are.
Okay, awesome.
We
Okay, good. We are live on
I was just-
Facebook
I
as
was
well.
just taking some
Awesome,
stuff.
thank you. And we're gonna check the comments and thanks everybody for coming in.
Let's double check.
So we're live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, as well as TikTok. So thanks everybody for watching. Just wanted to make sure that before we mention today's special opportunity, that we have a lot of value inside the members area. The members area essentially is a platform that you can download on your phone, and it has 7 really, really important tools inside. And all of those tools are included with membership. On our checkout page, you can see all 7 of those tools. So that way you know exactly what's provided, and as a member, you'll be able to share that valuable information with others. Because this special that I have behind me here is going to essentially help you launch your Moringa business. You don't need to be a member to sell memberships. But essentially what I'm offering is 50% of the sale to you as an affiliate. So normally lifetime membership is $997. But when someone uses your affiliate coupon code, they're going to get $100 off and you're going to earn $497. I'm going to put all of this detailed information on the affiliates website. So go to growmoringa.com and in the menu, click affiliates, and you'll have more detailed information about this new member drive. We'd like to get as many people interested in starting their business inside the members area. It is now spring 2025, and we have a huge opportunity for people to start their Moringa business. So thank you. Thank you. I just wanted to give you that quick update, and we'll announce some of our winners from last week.
Ready to do that? So last week, I wasn't here, but last week, they were texting for powder, right?
Powder, yeah.
So I texted powder to number
813-696-6676.
and today, how many? 1 or 2?
We can do 2. Let's do 2. Yeah. I think that's our thing, is doing 2.
It's 2?
Yeah.
Got one here.
All right.
So last 4 of their numbers, 1844.
1844 is the winner of powder. We'll go ahead and text you and let you know that you won powder this week. Jeanette won some powder as well. So we'll go ahead and text you and get all your information. So thanks, Jeanette.
And then
Jeanette in 1844. And then this week
we're doing the gift box.
Oh yes, it's right here. Tell them what's all inside the
So they
gift
just
box.
got a text powder. I mean, text gift box, get
Yes.
the gift box in here, which is actually great for your friends, family members, relatives, anybody that's you're trying to get into the moringa. You will find a little baggie full with all your wonderful things. You got your white seeds, your green seeds, you got your teas, you got seeds for anybody that wants to grow. You got oils, which are great for your skin and hair, and it also comes with a little, I don't know what to call this.
Tea strainer.
There you go, tea strainer. So you can put the leaves in there and
Yeah.
just dunk it in your mug. It's great for gifts actually, and it also has a lot of information here so that anybody that's interested in learning to grow moringa or wants to learn all their benefits, this is a great way to get them started.
That's right. So text gift box to 813-696-6676 to win a gift box this week. We're giving away a free gift box. Yeah, we can set it here.
Put it right in front.
Sit on top of the stack of books
Oh
that
yeah,
we got. Yeah, we got a stack of books in the house. More than welcome to
Fresh
grab
for print.
books. But for now that we have drawn our winners from last week, let's make sure chat is in the house. So let's put in the chat here, text gift box to 813-696-6676 to win. All right, so we're in the chat. Comment, questions. You want to put anything in the chat for Facebook? Everything is good there.
no, I don't see, it doesn't give me, it just gives me the option to like add.
Oh, okay.
It still says it's starting, but when you go up here,
It says it's live. It does say it's live. Let me see. I'll go into Facebook to see if we're good.
you know what? Maybe try a different.
Yeah, great show for you. Oh, it looks like some of our local farmers are at the market today as well,
Nice.
selling our moringa. They're actually wholesalers. They're members. They put moringa on the table.
Where's this at?
This is at Wiregrass Market today. Some of our members are at the Wiregrass Market set up with two tents. I mean, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tables. They put moringa. I'll just share screen because that's what we like to do on this show here. This is some of our members here at market. Check out the Young Family Pharmacy at Wiregrass Market today. They're at market. You can follow their page, Young Family Pharmacy, and they come in and they purchase wholesale from us. And they've got moringa on the table. They come in like every week, every other week, and they're buying from us wholesale. But I wanted to make sure real quick that we're live on Facebook. Just wanted to see here if I go into the group.
Yeah.
Let's see it. Shucks.
I'm good.
Yeah, we're trying to get this Facebook going. Maybe refresh and then maybe start it over.
We can do that.
Yeah. Just trying to get Facebook going live. We want to get inside of our group. Nice.
If you went back to the live, okay.
Let's see. And we got the camera set up.
Same video.
It's the same things. Because you've been able to go live like on your phone. Oh, there it is. Okay.
This is simple.
Let's see. Thanks, everybody. Doing technical stuff here, making sure everybody sees
Technical
us.
difficulties. Now,
I wonder if you went ahead and just did it on your phone.
no, it's not on my phone.
But you usually have good success doing it on your
I was doing it on my phone in the past.
Yeah, we just don't have another tripod around.
No. I know,
I left it in the van.
maybe in the end, I know you want to do a live, but still recording and upload.
All right. Would you, if you put your phone on do not disturb and then just kind of set it up in front of that camera there?
Let's see what we can do.
Yeah, just to kind of have it there, it could. Yeah, no worries. We're gonna go off to the next section because we have now that it's spring, we have a new product that we haven't had all winter long. That's fresh greens. No worries. We have fresh greens now. So some of the things that we're doing is we're harvesting. You can go ahead and go live. You can set it up. I'll go ahead and announce fresh greens. Look at this. Essentially, we have a tree here, and most people are like, "Hey, my leaves are turning yellow." That's right, because at the bottom they turn yellow and they fall off. That's compost. But this time of year, the trees are just now coming back. And what you can do is you can see I clearly harvested this from a tree. I brought it down to like a foot. It was 6 foot tall. But I brought it down because the leaves were starting to yellow down below. And this is the method for harvesting. Right on. Okay, and now this is probably like 2 pounds. Maybe even like a pound. So this is how we would sell to you essentially a pound or 2 pounds. I wouldn't like separate it any further than that. What we're charging is by the pound like this. Right, so we would charge with the stick on it, just like that, because there's a lot of time and energy involved. Like this is essentially how you would buy it at the grocery store. We sell it to the grocery store like this, $5 a pound. So when you come into the farm, you can pick up for $10 a pound. Then what we're going to do is we're going to replant this stick. We'll replant this stick here in the ground, and we left the top. That's the key, right? We're leaving the top on. It's kind of bent right now because it was literally like growing to the side like this. It was growing sideways like this. And so this was just like facing up towards the ceiling.
It's going to be a really nice big tree.
So we'll stick this in the ground. We can go ahead and just set that aside. You can set it on the table.
How long does it usually would take for
we can leave this here
for a stick like that to actually?
This could take about a month or two to root. Because
do you have to do anything specific to get it to root?
Just kind of keep it wet. A lot of people wonder, like, you know, if they can get cuttings started. And the best time to do cuttings is in the summer when it rains starts. Okay. Because if it's really dry, you're going to have a hard time getting your cutting started.
So you got to keep it humid, you got to keep it moist.
Did that work out better?
Yeah, that's actually it.
We're back on stage. Hey, Facebook, thanks. I know we need to get like on StreamYard and stuff and do all that stuff, but at least we're on the fly right now. We're live, coming to you from Plant City, Florida. Let's see if Facebook is good. Yes, we're good now, I think. Yeah.
There you go.
Awesome. Looking good. Awesome. Thanks, everybody. I'll like it, heart it. I'll put on here a comment. Text, gift box.
Yes. Thought it was for last week. Yes.
To 813-696-6676 to win. I just commented on there. Yeah.
I forgot to post.
Make sure you text us because I'm only looking in text. If you comment anywhere or message me, what I do is just before the show, I go to the text messages. So please text me, just so that way I'm not looking all over the place and having to go to like 10 different platforms. Facebook is good. Hey, Father's in the house. One of our lifetime members. We're doing the Moringa Marathon summer. I love that. Faisal's out there in what's that place? Lake Wales.
Lake Wales, that's south from here.
It's like Lake Wales is like straight east, but then he's like south of that. It's in like a farm country. It's like where they still grow a lot of the oranges.
Okay.
I forget the name of that city. Aventura. It's a great place. If you're looking for a place to grow, let me just go to the map real quick. Florida. As soon as I see it, I'll know it.
Yes, nice and warm. That's what you want. You want that heat.
Yeah, because he's not Mulberry, not Bartow. As soon as I see the name of it, not Fort Meade,
It's like savoring, frostproof.
not Frostproof.
You did say Lake Wales earlier, and if I'm not mistaken, I
Down
think that is
there.
town or city.
Where's Lake Wales? Close to here. Lake Wales. Frostproof. Wow, that really is like right there on the line.
And you see that,
That's
all the
that.
lakes,
Yeah.
so
Let me
you
go
won't
share
have
my
problem,
screen. Just for growing,
Yeah.
just that way if anybody here wants to grow. I was in like a really good area. A real famous city for growing. If I go to our map, oh, this is not. Actually, I could probably get to it from here.
I think you can.
Moringa map. Yeah, so here's our Moringa map.
Can you share it on the screen?
It's on share. Yeah, it's sharing.
Okay. Oh, you're sharing on the.
Yeah, I'm sharing it on the YouTube for sure. Come to YouTube if you want to see this shared screen. You might actually be on this right here.
That's the cross line, right?
Chuma. Plaza might even be on here. This is our map. We have members. Ganesh is here. I drove there. It's like 2 hours away. It's a great place to grow. If you're looking for a place to grow from Tampa across to Cocoa, south to Fort Myers, across to Boca. Anything south of that, essentially you're getting into lime country. Like even we have growers like down here, Jacobo, Raj, and these guys, they have to do a lot of soil supplementation. Oh, this is what I was looking for, Talasi Greens. This guy, he has a lot of lime on his property here. You'd think this would be a really nice place because it's super hot, but he has to raise up his soil a lot because they have lime, which is super alkaline. And we'll be talking about the pH.
Sure.
I was just
So
looking
you
to
have
see.
you have to constantly condition the soil.
Arcadia. No, not Arcadia. Not Wauchula. This name that Faisal's at, I went to it before. It was like super, super nice. It's not Bartow.
I don't know. I don't know. We have no
All
idea.
right. It's a great growing area. They still have lots of citrus in the area. Is this it? No, that's actually our guy right here that we're going to talk about. Ethan,
Oh, nice.
right here. So we'll talk about
Oh,
that.
he's right there on the
Yeah,
line.
he's right there. Not Oakwell. Been here before, but this is ideally a good area to grow in. Fort Meade. Yeah. On this line here, near Lake Wales. I feel like he is near Lake Wales. Samantha SNS Micro Farm. Get on the map, become a member, get on the map so we can get sales. If somebody calls me and says, hey, you know somebody in Frostproof? Yeah, I'll say, go to the map. Avon Park. That was it.
Oh,
That's it.
that is a nice area.
That's where he's at.
That is a nice
Avon
area.
Park. Yeah, this super farm country right here. Super farm country. That's where one of our members is at. Several of our members are in this area. And it's right on that line. See that sand dune? Right here. Avon Park. Yeah, I drove there. If you're growing anywhere, you want to get on this line right here. It's safe from all the hurricanes, everything. It's super hot. Super agriculture.
So from Who's that?
essentially frost proof.
From there all the way down.
Ernesto,
Venice?
all the way down essentially to Lake Placid, down to Okeechobee. And we do have some members in Okeechobee here. Stephen and Heidi Greathouse, and also Dawn in the house here. These two guys, they're working together, resourcing together. You don't really want to be on the south side. Yeah, don't really want to be on the south side of that, because that's where a lot of that runoff is going into here. A lot of like, yeah, this is kind of like,
Well, but
probably a
that's
lot of
actually good for
our
plants.
crops. You can see a lot of our crops are being grown there, like sugarcane. This
Yeah,
is
but-
sugarcane country right there.
well, you know, that pool water is good for plants anyway, so.
Yeah.
All right. So
Well, we wanted to share with you fresh greens. We're kind of really getting into the show now. And you had an announcement, number 3.
oh yeah, so we got Moringa Fest coming up in November. The actual day still needs to be discussed, so it will be announced soon. We're gonna be having table space. So you can come and sell your products, or if you have like a specific process or something that you do with Moringa that you want to come and share and teach everybody else, you're welcome to do that. On top of that, we'll also be having workshops. Kind of like the Moringa Con, but we've been talking about it, and it's gonna be a little bit more you said like section, like, so this table will be doing pills, that other table's gonna be doing oils.
Yeah.
This one's gonna be doing powder. And let's say you might be short on time, but you can still come and learn that specific skill that
Yeah.
you need to learn, so.
Yeah, essentially, instead of me doing 30 different workshops, this festival is going to be the members are showcasing what they know. They're bringing their supplies, they're bringing their business materials, and they're going to have a booth set up to where they can teach maybe 3 or 4 workshops throughout the day. So they might have like a 10 a.m., a 12
There
p.m.,
you go.
a 2 p.m., and like a 4 p.m., where that one member is going to teach how to make capsules, right? And then that one member is going to teach how to make powder. And then that one member is going to teach how to make tea. So over the next 6 months, what we'll do in the members area is we'll determine what member is going to be leading that workshop.
Nice.
So that way, throughout the day, you can move around and hang out with whatever table you
You
want.
get to mingle,
But it shifts
Yep.
to where then
you also learn something else.
and each one of the members is getting into that particular item. You know, they're getting into the making of powder. They're getting into the making of tea. They're getting into the making of the oil. So if they need help, if any of the members need help with like the supplies or how to do it, we're gonna go ahead and provide some of those tools. But we're gonna determine which member is gonna teach what workshop here over the next 6 months.
Sounds good.
Moringa Fest in November. We'll come up with the day soon. First or second week of November. And then let me share Ethan's membership highlight.
Shout out to Ethan.
Yeah, Ethan's just drunk. He was here.
When?
He was here those 3 days. Ethan,
Oh no, I thought
Is
you
the
said
guy.
he was here like recently.
Oh, no, he
I
was
met
here
him in Moringa Con,
for
yeah.
sure. Yeah, you got to hang with him during MoringaCon. So
Oh,
no worries.
we got Jim in the house.
Hey, Jim. Welcome, Jim. Let's see. We'll go to Ethan's and we'll share Ethan's video here. So if I actually go to I could go to actually, let me go behind the scenes. I'll go to content. I'll go to shorts. And we did Ethan. Posting lots of shorts. We're doing like 10 a day. There he is. Lithia, Florida, Moringa. I'll share my screen real quick so you guys can see.
Oh, you're sharing on YouTube, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna share it.
That's how you say you share. I keep looking back here.
Yeah. I can put it up there. Yeah.
Oh wait, now
Yeah,
you can
everybody
both-
can see. That way everybody who's
They
live
can
can
still
also
see it on
too.
YouTube too.
Yeah, they can.
Ah,
I'm gonna
nice.
share that to YouTube so you guys can see really well what we're talking about. This one. Screen 2, share. Okay, so you guys should be able to say, Ethan, is here. He's actually in Lithia. The name of his company is called Lithia Naturals. He's got a nice property where he is creating a garden of moringa with also cultivating other products. He's transforming his garden into a thriving oasis of nutrient-rich moringa trees. And we have some photos of his operation. He's been getting going over the last year, 2 years. He's just southeast of Tampa in a place called Lithia. So you can reach out to him directly and go to growmoringa.com. We have a Moringa map, and then you can click his pin and get his contact information through the Moringa map.
You say, hey, Ethan, Julie and Kendrick sent me over.
Yeah. He'd love to meet up with you. Oh, he's got some trees growing. So this was last year, and now his trees are getting much bigger now.
Yeah, Dr. Rep and
He cut there, so he's taken the lesson of cutting his big trees, just like we did with ours, and now he's got multiple shoots coming up.
Yeah, keep cutting them back.
Yeah, keep cutting them back.
Get nice and bushy.
And then if you want to support Ethan and his project, go to our shop and use code VITAL10, VITAL 10. Actually, let's put that in the comments. You want to put that in the comment that you can use code VITAL10 for 10% off. That's Ethan's code. So use Ethan's code VITAL10 for 10% off. And those proceeds will go towards Ethan. Ethan will also earn some conversion cash back from your purchase. So you can support Ethan using VITAL10. If you shop powder, capsules, tea, oil, spice, a portion of those proceeds will go into Ethan's operation, VITAL10. Let's support Ethan in Lithia by using VITAL10 at the shop. And he came in about a year ago. You know what was cool is that he came in really like nonchalant. He's like, yo, what's up? And I'm like, hey, what's good, man? And I was like, so would you like to become a member? I guess he had already known about it. He's like, yeah, that's why I'm here. I'm like, wow, okay. It was easy. He was ready to go.
Yeah, he already knew the potentials of moringa. So when you already know the potential, they don't have to convince you. You just in. So
it just blows my mind because, like 3 years ago when I started this business, a lot of people were like, what is this? What is it? I don't understand what it is. But I've also been getting better at saying it's a coaching program. It's training. I went from just selling product to going up a level inside of the business because I thought that since I made $1 million, can I make others $1 million? And by doing that, I could make a business that could be worth billions. So if we can get everybody here on the same page, being a founder of this company, but also the way that I set the company up as a collective, you could take that paper right there. I can stop share here. Essentially, when people, yeah, you can keep it inside that thing. Yeah, when people come into our collective, essentially they can buy shares of the company. I didn't have to set the company up like that, but I wanted to create ownership because I myself as an entrepreneur knew that I wasn't going to work for someone.
Yeah.
And if you're kind of like the same way and you don't really want to work for somebody and you want to be an owner, you can come in and become an owner of this company. I give 51% away of this company. I'm just a little sliver here. The board of directors have a sliver here, and then the investors.
Okay.
There's $1.3 million worth of investing that people can do here, and each share is worth $1,000. So if you come in as a lifetime member, then you can buy a share of the company.
Right, but so you have to be a lifetime member to buy a share,
Yeah.
or a lifetime member is a share?
Yeah, no.
You have to be a
and
member in order to buy.
when I started the company, I made it so that way lifetime membership was a share. That's why if you saw there was a comment in the members area, there was an owner member that said, hey, can I get my share back? Something came up financially, their health, and they're saying, hey, can I can I sell you back my share?
Okay.
And I'm like, sure, no problem. I'll put you on the list. You know, we have a few members that are asking for their share back. Essentially, when I started the company, the first 100 people, I gave them lifetime plus a share. But then 2 years ago, I split that
Yep.
to where lifetime and the share were separate.
Makes
So
sense.
now, in order to be an owner,
You have
just
to be a
come in
member.
as a lifetime, and then you can buy a share.
Sweet.
But that helps us out a lot, helps you guys out. Essentially, that's giving back ownership to the company. Yeah, we can set it here. Everything's good. You want to check to see if there's any comments
Yes.
on TikTok and Instagram? I know sometimes TikTok you have to like fiddle with it, otherwise it shuts down. If we don't touch it.
Which was TikTok? This one?
I think the left one.
Let's
That one's TikTok, yeah.
Let me see.
Any names on there?
No, it's a lot of people.
Nice.
Oh, a lot of people.
Great.
Oh no, if I started reading names, I'll
Yeah,
never
just read
stop.
some names. Go ahead.
Let's see. Shout out to Jackie Brenny. All right. DY. Oh no, I can't pronounce that. Twig.
Yeah, whatever you can pronounce, anyone.
Teresia, Bryson. Shout out to Lefties. Alma. See over here we got Turboy, Angie Pangy.
Oh, Angie Pangy's in the house?
Angie Pangy's in the house.
Oh, wow.
We got Wells. Youngestine 10. I don't know, man.
Just whatever you can pronounce. You don't have to pronounce the ones that you don't.
Butchering names over here.
Yeah. Trying to get this.
No, wait. I never read to see if there are any comments. Oh, wait, that's just.
All right, I'm trying to get this down.
Saying thanks for the podcast.
Hey, you're welcome.
What is a flash goal? So you got a flash goal. I don't know what that means.
There we go.
Tune into this.
Great. And Instagram is good?
Yes. I didn't see no
Nice.
I didn't see no comments.
Not too much on Instagram yet? That's all right. We're at least
No, it has,
there.
there's a lot of
Oh, a lot of
viewers,
people?
but
No comment?
yet.
All right, well, thanks, everybody. Okay, we got this back up. What else? We got a couple more graphics up here. What else we have? If you're looking for farm design, come through. We can help you out with your farm design. If you're looking for land to grow moringa, see how like there's different options for setting up your trees. So notice how I put a different design in each one.
Okay.
So it's kind of like if you're here, maybe you want to block the wind or block your house here and here. Maybe you want to block the front or the back and have a border. Maybe you want to have a show. I have a lady down the street from here. She just does it like that. Nice. Scenic is saying, how is North Central Florida banging? Banging for moringa. Anywhere in Florida really is banging for moringa. It's just you're gonna hit a little bit of cold up north, but there's an area like where frost proof, like I would say Tampa across to Cocoa, down to Fort Myers across to Boca. Because if you start going down further south than that, then you're in alkaline country, you're in lime country for the soil. Faisal, need to get on the map. Faisal's like Avon Park. He texted it. He put it in here. Avon Park.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what it was. Avon Park. Because it's not, there's like another park, Winter Park in Orlando, but Avon Park in Florida is a great place to grow moringa. He doesn't have any frost, and his trees are probably getting real big now. And then Sarasota for growing, big time Sarasota. If you're growing in Sarasota, is a great place. We just signed up a member in Sarasota, Steven. Steven is in Sarasota, and he just ordered a starter kit.
Nice.
And he's got his 10 trees going, and he shared some stuff from his progress over the week in the members area. So you had a chance to see Ethan, and then we had some new members that came.
Yeah. So member spotlights for this week. I know we got Omar from South Texas. Then am I pronouncing it right? Chi-On?
Yeah,
from,
Chi-On.
California.
Cali. So we have Omar from South Texas and Chi from California. California's stacking up now.
Yeah, a lot of marine growth over there. Well,
Yeah.
it makes sense. Cali has a nice temperature.
Perfect weather, perfect
It's
weather.
nice and warm, nice and hot. I know more towards the south, but
Yeah.
California's so big.
Yeah. Well, thanks, y'all. Thanks for signing up. Let me know if you need help getting into the members area. My mom is actually helping on the phones. I've been training her up for the last 2 months. She's almost ready to answer phones. Thanks, Mama Gigi, Mama God Love. So we call her Gigi. So she's going to be coming in answering phones. So if my mom picks up the phone, shout out to Mama Gigi. She's going to be picking up the phones. She's going to be getting back to text. I know a lot of people are texting thinking that they're talking to me right now, which they are. But I'm going to get help very soon because it's getting crazy in the text. It's getting crazy on the phones. We're getting calls all day, every day. So thanks for all your support.
Yep, more and more orders as the days goes along. So
yeah. So just text order if you want to place an order, if you need help. Otherwise, go to growmoringa.com. Text gift box to win a gift box this week. Text collective. Text collective if you want more information about joining our team, partner up with us.
And for our already members, remember, if you bring in new members, you'll get that. Was it
$4.97, bro?
So it's it'll help you pay off your membership a lot faster. It closes extra income.
Yo, we have a new member challenge. Earn $497. Even Dee shared this in the members area. She saw this and she's a marketer, so she knows. She was like, holy crap, Kendrick. She let all the members know. She's on Thursday night. She's a teacher on Thursday nights. So every single lifetime member that you sign up is going to earn, you're going to earn $497. I want to give that money back to you guys. So you can place a Facebook ad. You can place an Instagram ad. You can shout out to your friends and family. You can make a channel like on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube and just share our videos and say, hey, use my code to become a member. And if they sign up using your code, you're going to earn $497 off of that sale. You didn't have to do anything. It's a digital product and we have all the information. We're going to take over from there. So we're going to take over customer support. We're going to take over answering their questions. So you don't necessarily have to say like nurture them or care for them after they're in. We're going to take care of that as a team.
Exactly.
Right? We hire people to take care of that in the members area. But on the outside, talk to the people. Create a business off of this. Literally put your phone number out there and say, hey, call me if you want to sign up for membership. If you need more information, put your phone number on the ad and then have people call you. Let them know all 7 things is on our website so you can easily talk about it. You don't even need to be a member to do this. This is an affiliate like hack. This is a hack for affiliates. Of course, it's good for members to do this because they know what's inside.
But I also need to explain something. A lot of people get a little discouraged when they hear affiliate programs, something like that.
Yeah.
You're not forced to sell. You're not forced to buy. You're not forced to sign.
No.
The affiliate program is just to cover all the coaching. It's just an extra. Remember, you have to learn to sell too.
Yeah.
That's what this is for. That's the purpose. It's a tool to get you to do it better. Because if you join any other affiliate programs, what happens? You either have to meet a certain quota, you have to sell a certain amount, or you have to buy, and people will start saying, "Oh, it's a scam! It's a scam!"
Right?
No, you don't do that here. You're learning from the program to do it yourself. You don't want to do it yourself? You can sell the products out here. As simple as that. You don't feel like selling these products, you can still refer and make a commission. It's just, I can't say it can't be any easier. You're not forced to do anything. It's all on your own. So
Thank you.
Just putting that out there.
Yeah, I think the confusion might be knowledge. People don't understand even. When I ask people, do you know what an affiliate program is? No. Do you know what affiliate marketing is? No, I don't get it. I didn't know what it was 2 years ago.
A lot of people think it's a pyramid thing, and no, that's not what it is.
It can be.
No,
it can easily be.
It can, but that's not what it is here.
No, I have it set up to where you don't earn money by signing people up to the affiliate program. You earn money by selling product. You earn money by selling memberships. You earn money by essentially those 2 things. You don't earn money by recruiting new affiliates. That would be more of an MLM.
Yeah.
Multi-level marketing.
Yeah.
Right? I don't have that set up. This is if you get someone using your custom coupon code, then you receive
You made a
commissions.
commission for
And
that.
it can be a physical product and it can be a digital product. And
And
that's
in the pro-
essentially what it is.
And in the process, you're learning how to grow and sell your moringa.
Exactly.
That's all it is. The Grow Collective is here to teach everybody how to build their moringa business. And in the process, the back of originally how the Grow Moringa started was by selling teas and products and actual moringa.
Yeah,
Now that business is
developed.
set, now they're doing the collective so that
the digital
more
product.
people can grow. And well, yeah, obviously the collectives, all the digital products, the coaching, the marketing,
Right.
the business plan. That's something else a lot of people don't know. It comes with a business plan.
I do have a business plan in there.
What other
I'll show you.
What other affiliate program comes with business plans?
Not just affiliate program, but the coaching program.
Yeah, but even so, what coaching program comes with
Exactly.
business?
So here, if
Yeah,
so
you
I
have to
put
pay
this
extra.
picture up, this is the shared members drive. Essentially, it comes with membership, and I'll share my screen so that way you guys can see what we're talking about here. It's like if I go to shared members drive, I'll start with the members area. Essentially, so people can see how to access it from the actual members area. Right, so this is our app that we use. And inside the app, we have a shared members drive. I guess it's just going to be down here for now, but at least people can see this.
Yep.
on the other thing. Essentially, I'm double clicking. I'm going into
That's
the
great.
drive, double clicking, going into the drive. This is our Google Drive, and I've got the business plan here. There's like a 1-pager, a 10-pager, but then I have like the full 30-page pager. I mean,
You
this,
take that,
yeah,
tweak it.
and our business plan is
Take
showing
it.
how we're, getting to 50K a month.
You make
Revenue
it-
expenses, I just came out with the revenue expense
Yeah, the other
report,
day, you posted it on
$16,000 last month. This one actually is the short version. This is like a 10-pager, 13-pager.
You
This
just
is
gotta
talking
keep in
about-
mind, maybe your moringa business is not exactly like the Grow Collective, like Grow Moringa Collective. Maybe you just want to sell fresh greens, and you take this business plan and tweak it to your idea, but it's already there. If you want to get a business plan, you either got to learn how to make it, or you got to pay somebody else to do it, and it's a pain. It's a pain in the A.
Yeah, this is business coaching 101. And then it's a business plan. That's essentially what our lifetime membership is like a business plan. Sorry. If you get in at a yearly or a monthly price, that's like our regular business plan. But if you get into lifetime, I'm putting you into the pro plan.
Mhm.
So that's kind of what I'm building out now is a second tier within the membership.
And something else, once you get the lifetime or you pay off the plan, you get the book, the physical copy of the
Oh
book.
yeah, we're sending these books out to lifetime members. So sign up for
And-
lifetime membership and you get a book.
Yep. But if not, and you're still paying for it, you can still get the digital version, which is just as good.
That's right. If you get into yearly or monthly, you can still get the ebook. Man, you're good. You know it.
You saying you want to sell more books?
Yeah.
Let's sell them books. Come on, buy more books. Nah.
Yeah, it's because he's already in, and this is helping you become literally better equipped for your business.
Yep.
Because now that you're getting
Slowly.
into this, you can kind of really
Slowly but
feel
surely, yep.
like, oh wow,
Feels,
this is how I'm getting into my business.
How to do the content. I create content.
Great content.
How to work with the CRM. Did I say that right? CRM?
Yes, yeah. We're getting you into
CRM.
that, yeah.
It was just for me it's a long process because I don't know nothing. But as I learn, I feel like it hasn't really been as slow. It's slowly but surely I've been getting there. I feel like I have a long way to go, but you have the experience, you have the knowledge, you have the skill. Maybe you have the social media following. I don't have none of that. I'm basically starting. I've always been a shut-in. I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone. I'm trying to get out of my shell and do something new, something purposeful. And with Moringa, you help a lot of people. Go out there, find a documentary, see it. You'll be very, very, very impressed. Keep finding more information. Ask friends, people that have tried it, that know about it, what's been their experience, and try it for yourself. It's 100% natural. You're not gonna regret it. You're not gonna regret it. Just Just give it a try. Even if you don't want to do the business, just give Moringa a try.
Oh, totally.
You'll be blown away.
Yeah, when I first started this business, I was advertising that this program is for people that don't want a business and people who want a business.
Okay.
The people that don't want a business, that's why this free content
Okay.
is for, right?
Exactly.
But what I realized in my head is that I want to do business with people that want to do business.
Exactly.
So that's why I created the business program. That's why this collective has slowly shifted and my conversation has slowly shifted over the last 3-4 years to really be focused on helping businesses. I get calls all the time and, hey, I'm not really interested in starting a business. Hey, I just want to grow it for myself. Can I ask a few questions? I say, sure, I have everything on the YouTube channel.
There you go.
I just keep watching our videos, just, asking and commenting on the YouTube. That's great. But usually when I get on the phone, I'm trying to find out if people really want to get their business going now. And that's helping me be more clear with what my business is. My business is in the business of helping businesses. And so when you call me, get ready to get your business going because I'm going to help you launch your business that day.
That's how it is. I didn't come here for business. I didn't know about the affiliate program. I came here because he had a starter kit and I wanted to grow Moringa for myself and my family. When I came here, one thing led to another, and I'm like, wait, that's great because honestly, I got into the affiliate program because
The coaching.
because of the coaching, because of all the knowledge about growing and cultivating it and taking care of your moringa. And I'm like, wait, hold up. I want to learn all this because that's how interested I was. And one thing led to another. Now I'm here helping him with the podcast, and all I wanted to do was just grow and eat moringa.
Wow.
But it's part of the process. He know how it started. It was, remember I told you my wife bought these pills.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, what is this?
They weren't that good.
No, it's just she got them from overseas, and there was a lot of misspelled words, and it felt very pirated, very very shady. And I started looking into it. The person that was selling the pills, they listed moringa as the ingredient, but they listed 3 or 4 different names for the plant. So it made it seem like there was a lot of things going on in the product.
Yeah.
So I started looking up all the ingredients, and I find out they're all the same thing. And it just hit me. I'm like, wait. This person is using this one amazing product and they're trying to hide it like a lot of things so that people.
Well, there's just a lot of names.
Yeah, but that's what they were making it seem like you were getting more on that little product.
That too, but they're also appealing. I can see that because
that was
like
the
if you go to the back of this,
you say,
they're probably just appealing to different languages.
Yeah, but no, it wasn't like that.
No.
You know when you get your
the ingredients.
Yeah, the ingredients on your supplements, it'll say
Yeah.
calcium, this and that. It didn't say none of that. It would say Moringa oleifera, drumstick tree, miracle tree, and then they had another name. They're all just a whole bunch of different names for the tree. Yeah, they were listing them each as individual ingredients. Oh, it was 100% moringa. Oh, for sure. Yeah, but I'm like, it hit me. I'm like, why are they doing it like this?
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why they did that. It's because there's so many people from around the world that they're just trying to appeal to the people that know it as drumstick tree. They're just trying to appeal to the people that know it as latmok or drumstick or nebadai. So they're just naming that. It's very similar to this. That's all that was. I get that. But I can see how you're like, where is this from? There were a lot of different languages on there. So
I thought they were just trying to put more information there to seem like it was just a little harder to duplicate.
Sure, but it just made you question it.
Yeah. And there was a lot of misspelled words. I think the product came from like the Philippines or something like that. And I'm like,
yeah, maybe they don't even speak English. They don't even speak English.
Growing moringa in the backyard, drying the leaves, and then just making a powder, put them in the caps.
Well, it could even be a Filipina here in the USA buying it from her family.
Well, that too, yeah.
I deal with a lot of people that are trying to sell in the USA.
Yeah, if you get your stickers and all that stuff from overseas, it's going to be a lot cheaper.
Right.
But it comes with mistakes.
There's mistakes, but it's tough. That's why we're going to go into the label making. Nice. We have we'll get into label making in just a minute. You wanted to announce label making?
No, I was just covering the new member spotlight.
We're kind of doing. No, where did we say we wanted to do label making?
No, we didn't cover that this week.
Not yet.
No. We'll probably cover it real quick, or
we were going to probably do that over in the question because we had a question about label making.
Oh, the logos.
Yeah, label and logos. Let's just do that now.
Well, might as well.
Let's just do that now because You see how there's a label here and a logo here? We can help you. We're not gonna necessarily make it for you, but there you can hire people in the members area that are trained on making labels.
There's no black one.
So it's not necessarily included with membership, but what you can do is you can take our label and put your logo on it. So some people need help with their logo.
Mhm.
We have members that you can hire to make a logo.
So quick example, you go to the, what do you call oh my God, I forgot the drive, the members drive on a Google
Yes,
Drive.
yes,
You download the logo,
yes,
you put it in any photo editing app, you just remove the Grow
Yes.
Moringa Collective logo, you put your logo on there.
I'm trying to make it as simple for you to be able to do it yourself. But if you
Exactly.
need to hire someone from within our community because they're already in the know.
Yeah.
They already know
We have
where to
graphics
put
section.
it. We have graphic designers, thank you, in the members area that you could hire for very cheap, or even Julian was saying, ChatGPT.
Yeah, you can use that like
AI.
last minute. If you're like, say you're like me, you're starting with like very little, no money. Like I might not be able to afford a logo, then I could start with ChatGPT. Then once your business starts growing and gets bigger, then you get an actual graphic designer to make it really nice and professional.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a simple, easy way to get started.
Yeah, I'm trying to help the member that most recently made a comment. He just signed up and he needs help with his logo. And I said, if you could make a post in the members area saying that you need help with your logo, but then I literally just made the post for him. Like I literally go above and beyond for people where it's literally so easy just to make a post to say, hey, I need help with my logo. He was sitting there waiting for like 3 or 4 weeks for maybe his logo to just automatically appear magically for him. He thought that, by signing up that he was automatically going to get a logo made for him. I don't know. But he sat there for 3 or 4 weeks and it just kind of seemed like he was upset. Like he DM'd me. He's like, hey, I've been here for 3 or 4 weeks and I haven't gotten a logo.
Maybe he thought it was the QR code.
No, he was actually saying logo. Like,
Okay.
sorry, like you never made a post. Like one of the things that, and I'm going to go into Joseph. One of the things that the reason why Joseph is so successful is because he's posting every day. He's getting member
He's
feedback.
getting that traction.
So I told that member that was upset at me for not knowing that he needed a logo made.
Okay.
I said to him, I said, hey, like, I haven't seen a single post from you in 3 or 4 weeks. I haven't seen you reach out to us or let us know even anything about you. We don't even know where you're at. And tell us your story. Like, this is a part of the business part that people are having to get out of their shell. That I'm like, hey, like, I'm providing you with the space, but it's up to you now to do it. The money isn't for me. When you spend $1,000, that $1,000 isn't for me.
It's going into the collective.
It's to hold you accountable, because if you spend $1,000 on something, are you going to put a lot more effort into it if it was
Actually,
for free?
yes.
You
If
see
you
what I'm
pay
saying?
if you pay for your school, you take it more seriously than if you're going to school for free.
Yeah,
So
that's what I'm saying. Like, the price was determined to help you make it serious. The $1,000 has never been for me. The $1,000 has been for you to take it more seriously. So this member that came in and DM'd me, I said, you know what? I do really want to help you. I haven't heard anything about you in 3 or 4 weeks. You haven't even made a single post. I went ahead and took it upon myself, just because I'm there to help as much as I can. I made a post for him saying, hey, members, is there anybody in here that can help this member with the logo? And we got like 3 or 4 comments in there saying, I can help with the logo. Hey, what are some ideas that you want your logo to be? We have members that are literally just put it in the ChatGPT for you.
That's something else. Look, let's say you don't want to use AI. You can still use AI to help you structure and visualize your idea. Let's say you have an idea for a logo. So you go to ChatGPT or whatever tool, and you tell them, I want this, like that, these colors, it's gonna spit out something. Now you have an idea, and like, I don't like it too much. Well, now you can take that, take it to a graphics designer, or you can work on it.
Yes.
But now you have an idea, something to stand by. Here's a quick example. most companies when they start out, they change their logo 3, 4, 5 times.
I already have
And then
myself.
they're saying, oh, it's the Mandela effect. It's not no Mandela effect. As time goes by, they cut corners, they evolve. They say maybe they're printing a logo on a shirt and that red color is really, hurting their
The
income
cost.
or their cost. So now they get rid of that color and now it's a different logo.
Yep.
It's simple stuff like that, but then people don't realize that you can start out with one thing, and as your company grows and evolves, so will your logo, so will your mission statement, so will your what's that other oh my god, I forgot.
Everything.
Yeah, well, everything. Even your business
Even the
plan.
name can change.
And even your business plan will change because maybe you start out saying, oh, I just want to sell powder. But then you find another use for moringa. And all of a sudden now you're making moringa protein snack and you're like, well, screw the powder. I'll make these protein snacks because they make more money.
Exactly. Maybe you want to save on your powder, say like you're growing trees and you only get like a pound a month.
Yeah.
Let's just say. And you sell your 1 pound and it's gone. And you're like, oh crap, I have to wait a whole month before I can make money. You could make brownies, moringa brownies or moringa cookies, and put powder in it. And then that stretches your moringa further.
Or, and this is something I want to try, which would be a great snack. You can take ground beef, you mix it in with moringa powder, and then you make jerky. Oh,
Dehydrate it. Just like how one of our members is drying his greens.
Yep.
We'll share that.
And because moringa is so high in protein and amino acids, guess what? Now you just turn that ground beef jerky into something even more potent.
Oh, for sure.
Another product there, and guess what? You was just selling powder, but now you're selling something else. And now your logo got to change.
Great idea.
I'm just putting it out there. I get it. That person was saying about the logo. That person maybe doesn't have no experience doing business.
It's okay. That's why they're in.
Maybe he thought they were going to hold him by the hand all the way. And don't get me wrong, I'm trying to be held by the hand all the way through the process. That'd be the best way to do it. But sometimes you have to go through the trouble of learning it yourself and doing it yourself, because once your business is running and off the ground, it's your responsibility. Yeah, not Kendrick's, not mine, no nobody.
I'm just trying to do my best to help as many people as possible.
Just showing you the way.
If you were in my shoes, and if you got that text, like I had to like take a step back for a second, because I'm like, hey, like normally people don't talk to me like that.
And you're like, wait, but we don't sell this product. What's going on?
Like you definitely get help with logo. We can help you, but you have to you have to take the effort of making a post. I think this is what I'm trying to tell people is a lot of people don't even post in social media. A lot of people that are in the members area don't even have social media.
I mean, I got social media, but I don't like using it, so I don't post.
I literally only have social media for business.
That's the best way.
And then I didn't even have social media for like 5 years. Like I got on when I was in college, but I literally like deleted. I don't even do it. All I do is post 10 times a day for my business.
Moringa,
20 times a day for my business.
Moringa.
That's it.
That's it. And we post some more. Remember,
so you don't have to post for yourself.
No, you
post for your business.
You can take Kendrick's content, and then you can put yourself in a corner, you take your camera and you put yourself in a little corner of the camera and you react to his content.
That's right.
That's it. And now you got content for your channel, you got traction, and now you're selling your products.
Wow.
That's kind of the way it is. Sometimes we gotta imitate what other people are doing. Not technically the same thing they're doing, but imitate their techniques or their style and bring it to what we want to do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw this.
I got this. I'm gonna bring this up here. That's a better way to do it. Okay, so we've got Joseph from California, Los Angeles, Moringa. I'll share my screen for our Zoomies.
What Zoomies?
So I'll share this screen too, so you guys can see. So we're on share screen. Essentially, Joseph here from Los Angeles is one of our members for 2 years. Matter of fact, you know how giving I am? Joseph wanted to get into the members area, and I was just starting the company. And he was asking like, hey, what is this? But I really want to be a part of your organization. I brought Joseph in, no charge.
There you go.
And Joseph caught up with me money-wise a year later, after he started selling trees and after he started planting stuff and after he started making money. Then he made his payments. But that's literally how giving I am.
You also did something similar for Robin? But she called you up and was
Yeah,
like, hey,
I did the same thing.
I'm gonna suspend, and you're like, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I said, don't worry about it, just, I'll upgrade you to lifetime.
Okay.
I upgraded her to lifetime, she already made like 3 or 4 payments of.
See, a lot of people gotta understand that this is like a symbiotic relationship. He helps you, you help him, and everybody helps each other. The purpose of the app is so that you constantly post. Let's say you don't want to sell retail, you don't want to make a product, but you have 20 moringa trees in your backyard. You can sell the product to the collective, or you can post it on the group. Guess what? Maybe somebody else from the group, from the collective that is using powder to make their jerky. Now they say, well, guess what? Let me get it from him because he needs help too.
Yeah,
And you're helping that other collective member. The other members helping you. And you believe it or not, you're also helping Kendrick by keeping the collective alive and buzzing.
and because I didn't have to fulfill that order.
That too. Now he doesn't have to bust his ass.
I'm already
harvesting
50
and
pounds
grinding, yeah.
behind in powder orders.
So
If you have 20 pounds of powder, come into the members area, because I get that question all the time. Will you buy my powder? I don't have to. If you made one post that you had 20 pounds of powder in the members area,
somebody's gonna buy it.
someone's gonna buy it. Matter of fact, we have a member that posted it one time that he had 10 pounds. He's in California, not too far from Joseph. He posted one time that he has 10 pounds last year, and he can't even keep his powder in stock because members call him and buy from him.
So it is.
He just posted once.
It's a collective. You're doing your moringa business, but now you need a bigger source of moringa because you're tapped out. Well, guess what? There's more growers of moringa in the collective.
More buyers.
And more sellers.
Yes, more sellers, more buyers.
Now, because you ran out of powder, guess what? You don't have to just get it from the collective. Well, yeah, it is a collective, but you don't have to get it from Kendrick per se. You can just get it from somebody else that's closer to you.
Exactly.
If you're in let's say you're in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico's like 3 growers.
We have members.
You don't have to get the moringa from Plant City. You can get it from Puerto Rico.
Directly from Puerto Rico.
Well, how do you find that member? Through the collective.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of tools and a lot of aids to help you through the process of building, starting, and growing your business, or just selling your backyard grown moringa. So
yeah, you what's your coupon code?
Mine is RVM10.
Use RVM10 and make Julian $497.
There you go. I'm sharing it around. I was just honestly, I haven't really shared it with people.
Now you will.
But the thing is, I've shared it with like only 2 people, and it's spreading because the people that I've shared it with, they know the power of moringa. They believe in it. And I tell them, hey, if you want to buy, you can just buy it here. I got it and I tell them my story.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, cool. They already shared it with their church mates, their gym members, and I'm like, cool. Because I definitely would like to dive deep into the gym niche side of this, because bodybuilders,
yeah,
the ones that know about moringa, bro, if you let them, they will grow this in their house. Because they don't need no protein powder. They just gotta eat moringa leaves. They can even eat the stems if they want to. And they'll stay big.
You can.
They'll stay big.
Yeah. So Joseph is in LA. And this was our podcast. He's talking about he planted 1,000 seeds in that pot. I was like, how many did you put in there? He said, I put 1,000. Then he started splitting them out. Then, as I'm sharing screen, he started putting them in pots, right? Then he's splitting them out.
I got mine like that right now.
Right. And he's talking his story. He's letting everybody know. He sold his first tree.
Nice.
And then he's using pellets now. He sees other members in other places. He's got 3 seeds in there. It's just ensuring,
if they get big, those are going to be self-pollinated.
It's just ensuring the success of that pellet. So he's got that. I was just showing him on the map. So he's on the map.
That same thing that he did, I think is a great technique. You will guarantee the success of your moringa. And if, let's say you put 3 per spot, let's say all 3 of them grew. Let them fight it out.
Yeah.
If one of them dies, so be it.
They feed the others.
But if they don't, guess what's gonna happen? Once they're nice and big, they're gonna pollinate themselves. Because now you got 3 trees with flowers just constantly.
Yes. Usually what happens though, is one will flower.
Yeah, and the other ones won't.
No.
Yeah,
So-
it makes sense.
So when they're little, they're hermaphrodites.
Okay,
If there's three in it, what's gonna happen is they're gonna give the power to one.
I get it.
They're gonna say, you're the queen.
So
The
that's
other
why you want
two-
to keep them separate then.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You can keep them separate or keep them close, but essentially is if they're in quote close quarters like that. And there's three like right there, two will turn into male.
Yeah.
So that way those males can pollinate the one. So you're right, as far as self-pollination,
It makes
but
perfect.
not all three will have flowers, one will have the
Yeah,
flowers.
but now you know that one will be your seed giver.
It will.
Once
That
you get
exactly,
flowers.
exactly.
So you'll have.
So if
seed
you're out
all
in
year
the
round.
field
Yep.
and not every single one of your trees has flowers, it's because
It's
some of them
probably
are
right.
male and some of them decided to be female.
Well, you just get them woke.
Yeah, well, so I do the PKM one,
Oh, yeah.
and that's a little bit of both. But that Momax seed, like they all produce like hella drumsticks. Momax, remember I showed you the one
Now-
during the meeting?
Yes, I was gonna
It's
ask
just
you.
like dripping.
So remember where you get all your seeds from? That's where he got Momax, or they're all APK?
No, PKM one.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
I really just as like one seed that we grow
Well, it makes
together.
sense.
Like, if you're a member and you grew Momax,
Mhm.
I wouldn't necessarily offer it on the website, but if somebody came to me and said, hey, do you have Momax? I'd say yes,
Finally, yeah.
find it from a member in the members area.
Get it for you.
Because there's members that are doing Mole, Momax, PKM2,
But-
dwarves.
But this PKM1 is PKM1 is specifically because it's the highest oil content, right?
Not necessarily that it's the highest oil, but it's actually just, it's bred for both leaf and drumstick.
Okay, so it's a
So,
perfect one
like-
for everything that we're doing here.
It's perfect for everything because it's all around.
Yeah.
Right? So it can produce green, it can produce fast, it can produce drumstick. But then when you go to Momax, that's maximum drumstick. But if you go to Mole, that's the little one that produces greens.
That's a little shrub like one.
Mole. It's still an oleifera,
Yep.
but it's more so just short bushy greens.
Okay.
For green.
So it's more of a bush than a tree, in other words.
It stays shorter, it stays bushier, and it actually is just the production of greens is mole, which is a little moringa,
Yeah, that's what it means.
right?
Alright.
And then, so we're just showing Joseph here. He's in LA, hit him up, go to the map. I'm just going in the members area. He's showing his progress. He didn't know. He's posted every day for like 2 years.
Nice.
But he gets not only myself, but others commenting. He's like, hey, do I cut this root here? He's asking. So to the member that DM'd me, wondering why he hasn't gotten any values because we haven't heard from you, we haven't been participating, you haven't been letting us know your story, you haven't been posting, please post. Please let us know what's up.
We will-
Joseph even shared the fact that some of his friends started taking Moringa and they adjusted their A1C or their AC1, which is their sugars.
Mhm. And I've heard that so many times already.
Yeah, as a testimonial. He started cutting his tree back, then it splits out multiple stems.
1, 2, 3, 4.
He actually sold this tree to a nursery. So that was kind of like the big takeaway from
It is.
his live.
Because
Is that-
nurseries usually they just get like best of the best.
Yeah, he was able to sell his trees to a nursery. I wonder if I shared a picture of the nursery. Yeah,
That's
he's
just
got
one
his
right
little
there.
tree there. We were just chilling,
That's good.
talking. He came on the podcast on Thursday. So if you're a member and you want to get on the podcast, we'll do Thursdays for you. Yeah, so he got into a store.
You say he got into a store.
He got into a store, he got into a nursery.
Oh, he's selling plants in the nursery.
So
He's the supplier of Moringa for that nursery.
he's now a supplier of Moringa to a local nursery.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
See, it's not only powder, it's not only tea. You can also sell the moringas itself.
That's Joseph. We're coming through the show. You're gonna share number 7. Oh, we got some good ones here. I'll pull
We're
that
at
up.
right now.
Yeah, I'll pull that up on the shared screen. Go ahead and announce.
We're doing, oh, the Moringa Industry News and Trends.
Yeah.
Yes. So we're talking about the Moringa gummies. We were
Mhm.
talking about that earlier. So Alan Sermon from Alabama has, well, how big is his land? He's
doesn't-
he's a
he ha-
commercial farmer, right?
He's a commercial farmer, but
And
he's in hemp country.
yes, and he has all the equipment to produce hemp. The reason we're saying this is because the same equipment that he will use to produce hemp gummies and all these hemp products will basically be the ones using to make the Moringa gummies,
That's right.
which is another product completely different from everything that we have here. Now, if he runs out of Moringa, he needs to keep making these products, these gummies. Guess what? You're gonna go to the collective, be like, hey, I need more powder. Henrik doesn't have enough. Who else has? And that's how this works. That's the gummies. What else?
Yeah, I was just gonna go to his post. He's in the members area. He also posted to the Facebook group as well. Some equipment.
Okay, yeah, here it is.
You have it there.
Yes.
Yeah, you have it here. What does he say?
So he is a sixth generation farmer, and his family has a lot of experience on indoor greenhouse and outdoor production. So large crop, industrial farming. He's been farming sixth generation. What is that, like 60, 80 years, give or take?
Yeah.
So this guy knows what he's doing. And his facility is located in Foley, Alabama. He has, what is this? 9 supercritical C2 extractors.
Wow.
They can handle 1,000 pounds a day. That's crazy. And 500 pounds per shift. That's big. That's big. That's a big.
It's pretty
production.
big. Yeah, it's pretty massive operation that he's got going on. Essentially, he spent $10 million. He raised $10 million for his facility. And he does a massive hemp operation. And he's letting everybody know that he has the ability to produce extraction. So not only is he interested in helping to extract oil from the leaf,
From the leaf.
not from the feed,
That's a big one.
because essentially that would be an essential oil.
Yes.
So he's making essential oils from hemp. But what you can do is also, with that same process, extract the nutrient from the powder and put that and turn it into a gummy.
Yes.
So he has the ability to make gummies from moringa. So we're gonna have moringa gummies. So if you want, and he does white labeling. That's the big thing.
That's where it'll be this product without the label, just white.
Yeah,
You put in the label. I don't know.
That's right.
Does he put labels onto?
he can put, essentially what white labeling means is that he can put your label on it.
Okay, so yes,
So to the member that is in need of logo help,
that's another option.
come into the members area and ask the members for logo help. We're there for you. We just need to see your post.
Mhm.
Then, if you want to get your logo on a label, then we can help you make a label. Then once you have the file and you want to have moringa gummies, we're gonna send Alan like 100 pounds of powder, USDA
I don't know
powder.
how many gummies you can
Right.
get out of that.
So we're gonna send Alan 100 pounds of powder. And then he's gonna extract the minerals and the vitamins and the nutrients using his machines, $10 million worth of laboratory equipment, to then make a moringa gummy, which will then essentially be like eating moringa
It will.
in a gummy form. So it'll be a vitamin for children.
For people that wanna eat it like a snack or a candy.
Yeah, and he said he could do vegan.
Oh,
So he said he could do it,
Well-
vegetable cellulose. Or the gummy is not
I
gelatin,
didn't
because
know.
the gelatin
I
is
didn't know.
pork.
Yeah. But I didn't know they make, I always thought that, 'cause I always thought gelatin was animal, but.
Gelatin is,
No, I know, but I'm saying that, like, for all these candies, I didn't know they make it out of,
you can
I-
make it,
I
it's
didn't know.
very
That's new for
similar
me,
to like
yeah.
what the capsules are made out of. You see how the capsules,
oh, yeah, the gelatin.
this is gelatin. This is
Yeah.
vegetable
So,
gelatin, so
I
he
didn't
can
know.
make the
I
gummies out
just
of
want
that
to know where
same.
you can get gelatin out of, vegetables, that's good to.
Yeah, he can order that as like a raw material.
Yeah, just to make the gummies.
Just to make the gummies and mix it. So he's got big metal vats and he can put the extraction from the moringa in. He can put the vegetable cellulose in
Okay.
and make the gummy mixture. And then we can package it. Alan will package it. And if you're a member, we'll get you in where you could get your product logo and label on those gummies to create a brand,
Yep,
a Moringa gummy brand.
that's good.
Essentially, you take out Cooley Cooley.
Yeah, or you're
That's what
basically,
they're doing.
yeah, basically it's just another form of ingesting, a different form to ingest moringa. Maybe you don't like the powder, or you're not
For
big on
children.
pills for children. Kids, kids they don't do pills. They like powder. They don't like the powder. That's great. The gummies are great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what's happening, man. And then you've got one more. I'll pull that up. I'll pull that up on the internet. 1 second.
Here.
You wanted to announce because you typed in Moringa Industry News,
Oh yeah, but that's
Idris.
where is this at? Just
I'll pull that up.
so the I was looking into so I was looking online for Moringa related news, and I saw that Idris Elba's wife, Sabrina Dori Elba, she's starting a Moringa routine care for her lips. So
Yeah,
it's like a lip balm care routine. I don't know exactly how it is. I haven't had the chance to actually read the article.
it's right here actually.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah, and then also one of our members is making a Moringa lip balm.
So, who knows? Is this related?
Robin is making the lip balm.
Oh,
Go
Robin.
ahead and read that for them.
Let me look it up right here. So yeah. So she's been very particular with her lips, and she's a co-founder of Sable's Labs. Sabrina Elba tells Essence exclusively. So what? Yeah. So she tells Essence exclusively that she has a lip balm product company, and that she wants to try her Moringa Lip Save, which is Moringa Lip Salve. So I'm guessing this is like a balm. It is. That's what it is. Exactly what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So
Lip
she
balm?
just launched. She just launched this recently. What, like a few days ago?
Wow. And
Yeah,
then
on the
we
15th. So this is her press release for her product for Moringa Lip Salve.
look at that. The main ingredient in the lip balm, and then one of our members actually made this lip balm out of Moringa too.
Let me smell it. Wow,
It's sweet.
it smells really good too.
She put oh, you know what that is? That's cacao butter.
Okay, so she makes cacao butter with Moringa oil and that'd be really good. I know that
Yeah,
remember I had like
this is Robin's Roots. This is one of our members, Robin's Roots. She's making this lip balm, and I've had this now for a few months and been using it, and it's great.
she's selling it on her website.
We can check it out. We can
Yeah,
ask her,
definitely.
but essentially, you can always talk to her in the members area. She's in
Yeah,
there.
that's too. I'm definitely interested. In
You
that.
could buy from her directly if you go to her website or her Instagram, Robin's Roots.
Look it up.
It's a great lip balm, Moringa oil. So she's got Sabrina Elba is making the lip salve, Moringa lip salve.
Mhm.
It's called Sable Labs.
Sable Labs.
Sable Labs, because I guess it's Sabrina.
Yeah, that's her name.
LE or maybe Elba,
No,
maybe backwards.
it could be.
They do that a lot where like
It is Elba
names.
backwards. And as for
It is Elba backwards.
That's
Look
what
at
it
that.
is. Pretty
Yeah,
catchy
no, a
though.
lot of like celebrity names, they do that, like where you look at the names, it's like they're definitely made up, right? But
Well, here's the thing. The moringa oil is great for the skin. I had this really nasty dry skin here on my elbow. You can
Mhm.
see it. It's gotten a lot better. I don't use it every day. I use it every other day, and I stopped using it about a week or two ago. And you can tell already that even if you don't use it every day, that it'll still work.
really?
It's great for hydrating your skin. That's the reason why she's putting it on her lip balm.
Oh, for sure.
That's the reason why Robin made her lip balm.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
It's Elba backwards. Look, Michael even said that. Yeah,
is.
it is Elba backwards. Flavors. We're gonna figure out flavors with the gummies. We're gonna talk to Alan. If you want to talk to Alan, Let's Grow Moringa in USA,
Sir.
Australia.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Oh, we would love to connect with you. We have members in Australia. We have Suri, he's in Australia. Suryendra, he's in Sydney. So if you're in Australia, we'd love to connect and get you on the map as well. Michael's Asylum. Moringa gummies with a natural fruit flavor would be a banging product. It certainly would, and it would be nutritious and real good.
Like a mango flavored moringa gummy.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Oh, let's grow moringa in USA. US. Maybe it's not Australia. Maybe it's USA. And then there's the little US. I think that's just an emojicon.
It could be.
Yeah. So okay, so they're in the USA. I mentioned Australia because it looks like USA US, but that's just an emoji. Because it looks like this might actually be a member. They bought 7,000 seeds from the collective as a wholesale price. Wow. Thank you. This is Joseph.
Serious.
Oh, that's Joseph. We're talking about Joseph. All right. So he's changing his names up. He's trying to experiment with his content. He's doing it. So he's here with us right now, hanging out. He is in Los Angeles. That's Joseph right there. Nice. All right. So it's not Australia. It's Los Angeles. Let's Grow Moringa in USA is this guy's YouTube channel.
Oh,
he's going hard, man.
let's look at him.
Subscribe to Joseph and go to Let's Grow Moringa USA.
Let's Grow Moringa USA YouTube
That's Joseph.
channel.
We were talking about.
Okay, I'm gonna subscribe to that right now.
That's one of our members. Great. So we talked about that. I'm gonna go into updates. Let's go to farm updates. This week at the farm. It's been pretty crazy.
Recap from last week.
No, it really has been. Really
You guys missed now.
Let's go.
There it is.
Here, I'll just do this real quick.
Wow, you already got 94 subscribers.
That's what's
That's
up.
pretty quick.
And he's sharing our content.
Exactly what we've been
He's
talking
just
about.
sharing our content. He's just sharing any content.
He just put
He's putting our shorts on there
he's putting on
with his link.
What do you call
That has
it?
1,100 views.
Look at that. What do you call he's put his
I made that clip.
yeah, but did you put the words?
I did.
You did? Okay. So
He grabbed
he
it.
just shared it. Okay, cool.
He might have downloaded it and reposted it. But even his clip
Yep.
on his short has 11. He's got 25,000 views.
On this one.
That's one of my videos. Get the heck out of here.
Easy to grow. Easy to do.
He literally just grabbed our content. Now he's got 4,000 views on this one, 25,000 views on this one, 27. He's got 102,000 views.
There you go. Go to his channel so you can see what he's doing.
Holy crap.
Imitate that.
And he's just putting content, Moringa content.
Let's Grow Moringa in USA.
Wow.
US.
That's Joseph.
Already subscribe to you, Joseph.
Hardcore, man.
I'll check out those videos when I get home.
Dang. That's a hack right there.
Yep.
He might have a little content here and there that he makes.
Some other wait, is this from the same channel or I think so. No, these are
That's from us.
Yeah.
Because he's following us.
Also he's doing like clips. I guess that's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean he's got 94 subs, but dang, bro, he got 100,000 views on a video. He's just posting our stuff.
201 on another one. You see?
Wow.
126 on this one.
Where were those videos at if you go to shorts, where was that?
The other ones were
somebody else's channel?
No, I think those
What is that?
I think those might have been actually yours.
Click that. Is that mine? Maybe that is just mine.
Make $10,000 a month
Oh,
growing moringa
shit.
trees and plants.
We're getting hella views now, too. How many views did that have? This one isn't mine, but dang, that short got 25K?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Look at these trees over here.
Dude, you're not gonna believe this. I was on YouTube the other night. And
This is the Grow
that's
Moringa
what-
Collective in action. One of
Oh,
our
beautiful,
elder
those trees.
members needed a help harvesting her
Hold on,
moringa
turn that
trees.
sound up.
Look
That'll
how
be
trying.
beautiful and lush.
Because it might,
Okay, I'll just go back.
because it might flag us for
It might
copyright.
be copyrighted. It's fine. Alright. Yeah, they can't see this anyway.
I was on YouTube the other night. And I seen this thumbnail
Mhm.
about Moringa. I was on my other YouTube channel, so it was a recommended video. And it had 270,000 views. I just happened to like scroll over it and saw my face. I clicked it, and the guy had grabbed my video of Moringa for animals or Moringa for plants or Moringa in the billions. It was for the Moringa in the billions. I made this video like 3 years ago. He clipped it and put me in the first like 10 seconds of the video. And then it went on to giving an interview of him in Africa, in Ghana, about how he just bought like 50 acres.
Yeah.
But that video has 270,000 views, but it had my video clipped
That's
on it.
probably because you slowly become the face of Moringa, so.
I actually
He
had
probably-
Sebastian said that to me
he
at the
probably-
market.
he
He's like,
probably
dude,
said
you're like
that.
literally the face of
Yeah.
Moringa around the
He
world.
probably used it because it's like, okay,
Heck
he's
yeah.
going around for, the Moringa guy.
Then I had a call. I had a call from a guy probably about a week after that video was posted, and he was like, yeah, some guy put you on a video. I'm like, yeah, sure, everybody does.
Yeah.
I didn't think anything of it, but then when I saw the 270K, I was like, whoa, that's nuts.
Yeah.
But
I have to bring him over here.
this guy that called me a couple weeks ago, he makes animal feed. And he wanted to know if I could supply him with powder to make animal feed. Or no, he was actually asking for like a containership of animal feed already done.
Okay.
This guy was asking if
You wanna-
he could get a container,
Whole container?
whole containership, a
I
50-foot containership
Oh, Lord. Oh,
of
wow.
this,
How many
done.
tons? How many tons do you think it would be?
50 tons. He wanted this, like, yo, can I get 50 tons? And he wanted a price because he wanted to compare, because he already does it. So he wanted to see what my price would be.
He wanted to see what your wholesale price for like a
Yeah.
really big amount would be.
Because he's like, because he literally on the phone, he's like, you're literally like the competition, bro. And I'm like, yo, why can't we work together? Why do we have to be competitive like that? I mean, this is capitalist, I get it, it's like competition, but what about we collaborate?
Yeah.
Like work together.
Because eventually it's gonna come to the time where you're not gonna have any. You're
There's
gonna
so
run out.
much business for Moringa, we can each make $1 million off this a year, if not more.
What is the estimated growth for Moringa within the next few years? Let me see.
Billions. I don't think the video that I took this morning updated. I was out in the field. But I'm gonna give you a quick update of the greenhouse. I'll share my screen up here, essentially. Let me share screen. We're having a great show today. This is the greenhouse. Oh, it's kind of blurry. Yeah, it's kind of blurry. But essentially, yeah, it's just because this is still in the cloud.
Yeah, you can't see it
It's
very
still
well
in the cloud, but you can still kind of see. Yeah. Oh, there it is. I was watering the greenhouse. And the 3,000 seeds sprouted. Right? This is the pots in the back. So 10,000 seeds sprouted in pots in the back. Right? I know it's not as crispy because I haven't even downloaded it yet from iCloud. I just took this like right before we got on. So I got the sprinkler working.
Nice.
And 10,000 are getting watered. So I watered them for like 30-40 minutes before we got on the show. So that way they just got their water.
Nice and saturated.
Boom. I did that with my dad. My dad came into town and we did that together. And then essentially also here in the field, not the field, this is just the raised beds out front.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, good.
10,000 up front. So this week, I mean, we're rocking and rolling. I mean, all pushing out. I mean, they're right here. You can see it right here, fresh. But 10,000 are sprouting in the front. And so I wanted to share that. Pots in the back, greenhouse. Oh, and then this is the harvest. First harvest of the year. Yeah, first harvest of the year, essentially, on the farm. I've been harvesting Frank for 2 months. That's how I've gotten already 60 pounds,
Okay.
60, 70 pounds this year. But my first harvest from the field on this farm, because this farm got hit with the frost across the board, so That's kind of like update on the farm this week.
Well.
And
moving
then
on.
you wanted to update us on
Well,
what's the difference between a collective and a co-op?
oh yeah, we were asking those questions. Somebody asked how they can start a co-op. So I asked Kendrick, what is the difference between a collective and a co-op? So a co-op is usually local, could be smaller city, town, state. Collective is more like country or worldwide.
Exactly.
What other questions we got here? Oh, we already talked about it. Somebody was asking about the logo, how to make a logo. We discussed that earlier. What we gotta say is just go on the, I'm sorry, go on the group, post saying that you need help with a logo, or if anybody can provide those services. Remember, if you don't post on the group, we won't know what's really going on. We don't know if you need help. We don't know what are you trying to do, what are you trying to accomplish. We're here to help each other, but we're not mind readers.
Oh, wow, look at this. A member just posted she sprouted her seeds in newspaper.
Oh, hey, Ron, you gotta keep an eye on this, Ron, because we were talking about
wow.
something similar. And that's kind of the technique. So Ron, look at this. This is
Look
nice.
at that. Look how deep that is, actually. What a great idea. She literally just
That is exactly what Ron was
rolled
talking
up
about.
newspaper in a deep
Mhm.
tray,
You fill it up.
filled it up with soil. Now you have a deep rooted,
That was exactly what Ron.
without having to buy pots, just use newspaper. And then she can pull that out and put that in the ground.
Yep.
Or even sell it like wrapped up just like
I'm
that.
saying, Ron was
Oh
telling
my
me this,
gosh.
2-3 weeks ago, and we were talking about different ideas. He was talking about using these bags. But I think this idea is better because the newspaper is biodegradable.
Wow, it sure is. And it's free.
Yep. Well, not technically, you still gotta buy the newspaper, unless you get it free. But yeah, that's that. What else? So a
Wow.
lot of people keep asking how to dry leaves. It all depends on your operation, how big and or small you are. If you're a big operation and you need a dry room, but if you're small, let's say you're a backyard farmer, kind of like me,
Nice.
then maybe 1 or 2 dehydrators will work just fine. Those food dehydrators, you get them at Amazon, eBay, Walmart, Target, anywhere. For small quantities are perfect. Just make sure you keep it on the lowest setting because you don't want those leaves to get brown. You always want them green and vibrant.
Yeah, you don't want them to be over
Yeah.
100. That's why I'm going to Ron's right here. We're gonna talk about the bricks.
Yes.
And then let me just show real quick Ron's dehydrated greens. That's his greens. In a metal bowl. He is getting a really good quality green. That's Joseph's store that he just sold his trees in. Ron's trees, but then that's Ron dehydrating his greens.
So you see that little white film? That's for so when you get the dehydrator, you get they call the fruit leather trays. That's what that's for. It's for fruit leather. But
Yeah.
because you're drying leaves and you don't want them to fall through the little holes and crevices of the rack, and you use that. That's why he's using that. But that's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'll ask him next time I talk to him, if that's the dehydrator that allows you to stack up to 30 trees.
Yes.
So yeah, that
And
one's,
he can keep stacking as much
Yeah.
as you want.
that is a great option for this because it's it doesn't occupy a lot of space.
No.
You just stack it up, so you put it in a corner of a table or something, you can put up to 12. Well, technically, it says you can stack up to 30. But it all depends on what about you get how many ounces or how many.
Well, he's been stacking up. So like he does each one, it takes a week, but then he gets this. So like it might have taken him a couple times, but he just keeps adding. So like what we just saw of his fresh greens is gonna be a little bit of greens dried. But he
So
might do that
The
over
conversion's at 5-to-1, right?
1 to 5, yeah, 5 to 1. So that means if you have 10 pounds of wet, you're gonna have 2 pounds of dry.
Dry is just
Powder.
powder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or 2 pounds of loose.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Now, when it comes to D for T,
That's tea.
do you really want to cut them up or do you just leave them like that?
No, you want it chopped.
You want to chop?
You definitely want it chopped.
Okay. All right.
No, the reason why you want it chopped is because it's very similar to coffee grounds. Do you want to put a
Yes.
whole bean?
No, the more the more surface area the water can touch, the more
Exactly.
you extract out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, yeah. That's what I was asking because I hear you see them more sharp than.
So like that wouldn't be Ron's last step to get in a package. In order to get that in a package to sell it, he's going to sift it.
Oh yeah, he has to get rid of the.
And then
stems.
literally like Barry
Oh, no, what is that?
just shared this to the group. I know we're live right now. But Barry just showed this,
Only sit there.
and this is gonna get you to a fine chop.
Yeah.
Do not skip this step. I have
So
a video.
You just rub it around
That's
it
it.
and it'll get you to.
Don't skip this step. Make sure that you get it. Now we'll tell Ron, hey, Ron, don't skip this step.
So before you even start doing the powder, you want to sit there through that mash.
See if Ron is in here. Ron.
Let's go down a little. I'm seeing.
He might not be in the Facebook group. He might be on there as Ron. Bo. No. A. Don't skip this step, y'all. Thanks, Barry, for sharing that. I just shared this into the group. This was yesterday's video, good little tutorial about how we're shipping trees. This lady was like, is my seed dead?
No, it's sprouting.
It shriveled up there, probably because it stayed too wet. It looks like root rot and fungal activity. Like this right here does not look like a good soil.
I don't think this has any draining holes.
And you don't want to have it in a white pot, a clear pot. You want to have it in a dark, no light, because the seed, the roots don't really like.
Remember, moringa loves it dry and hot. Dry and hot.
Yeah.
Now, after like 3-4 days of intense sun and just straight up dryness, yeah, go water it. But when they're seeds, soak them for 24 hours, plant them, wait about 3 or 4 days before you try to even water that medium. Because if it's too wet, you already saw what happened. If it's too dry, it's gonna dry out too fast and die.
It is a very sensitive thing. You gotta have it.
So
at that
it's a sprout. That's why it's a great idea to start sprouting inside. Unless you're gonna sprout like if you're gonna do it individually, do it inside. But if you're gonna do a lot of them together, like in a pot or a bed, yeah, do that outside because believe it or not, as they grow together, they actually help each other to stay up and to shade each other. So
Yeah.
which is weird. You plant one by itself and it gets all flimsy, it'll fall down to the side. You have 4 or 5 together and they're
Yes.
all really thin, but they're all standing strong.
That's right. They do
They
work
help each
together. They do. They do.
So, oh, I just bit myself.
Careful.
Just bit myself.
Bricks.
Oh yeah, so the bricks is a meter to check your acidic levels. Talking earlier, Kendrick told me that the proper acidic levels for your soil for moringa is between 6.3 and 6.5. Now, is this an expensive tool?
No.
So it is a fair assumption to say, right?
Yeah.
That you should test your soil. If the soil is too acidic, what's going to happen
pH.
to your pH? If it's too acidic, what's going to happen to your moringa? Is it going to be chopped? Is it going to grow? Is it going to die?
Either way, outside of acidity or alkalinity, the leaves are going to be yellow.
Okay.
It's going to be hard to grow. They're not going to grow as fast. They're going to be stunted. Either way.
So and
You
how?
just want to be in that 6.5 range.
Okay. And how do you go about fixing the soil if you have too acidic or too alkaline?
There's some ways to regulate the soil acidity wise, up or down. I could just do a quick search. How to adjust soil up or down. Okay, so for raising the pH higher, so if it's acidic, you want to use lime. That's what we're talking about. In South Florida, it already has lime, so it's
Yeah.
too alkaline. And then if it's to lower it, you want to use sulfur or iron sulfate.
So you got three, sulfur, iron, and
Yeah,
aluminum
I think
sulfate.
I actually have that in my book. I wrote those notes down from my book, actually. Yeah, organic matter is gonna help lower the pH.
Oh, really? So if you put a lot of natural compost in there, it's gonna keep the
Yeah.
acidic.
Yeah,
Is it
so this test that we're talking about is pH.
What's the difference between pH and acid? I'm thinking it's the same thing.
pH is the measure of acidity with alkalinity, right?
Okay.
But sometimes when we say we have to test our soil,
we're thinking
with
it's-
Moringa, we test it for heavy metals.
That's all we really do.
That's not this.
Okay.
That's separate. So like, a lot of people say, hey, do I need to get my soil tested? You could get your soil tested through like your local university or through your extension office, and they're gonna do pH. But that doesn't help you with heavy metals. You have to go to a private lab and you have to ship your soil to the lab for them to do heavy metal.
Okay.
The reason why we're talking about heavy metal is because Moringa can pull up heavy metals from the soil.
We talked about that earlier. So if you're gonna harvest the roots to eat, make sure you don't harvest them past a year because that's where all the heavy metals store.
Right.
And again, now, if the plant has a lot of heavy metals, if it's, let's say it's absorbing a lot of heavy metals, will the leaves taste different?
It's very rare that it happens, but it's almost unnoticeable.
Okay, that's good to know.
It's very rare, but it happens in farms that are growing or synthetic fertilizers,
They're using that on
tomatoes, potatoes, peppers, eggplants,
and
but
also
then
the pesticides, right?
all the pesticides and everything, all the fertilizers, but then all of a sudden the next year, they don't grow tomatoes, they just grow moringa. But then they're growing it in the toxic soil,
Yeah. I get it.
right?
Where's that?
Oh, somebody's putting up pic.
Somebody posted a pic. Oh,
Nice. Oh, that's actually in the podcast chat. That's what's up. Usually,
that's
our
nice.
Facebook group has also a lot of international growers, so that's great. Oh, nice. Oh, I did see those. Yeah, they're posting it.
Nice.
Some pics of their field is popping, huh?
Yeah, that's beautiful.
So go to the Facebook group. We've got lots of images going in there. So Michael is asking, do the members get their videos reposted? Right now, the best way for you to get marketing and advertising is to post your videos in the members area. Then as a company, what I'm trying to do is get my editors and content creators that we pay on staff to promote your content. So the best way that we're going to promote your content is one, through our weekly member highlight. So we're doing that.
Which, by the way, I need to reiterate that if that's your weekly highlight, download it, put it on your socials.
Yeah, but we only can make a highlight from you if you've made content. So we can only make content and repost your content if you
have content.
are sharing it in the members
Making
area.
content.
That's the key, is that we need to see your stuff in the members area. So like we've already made one for Ron. We've already made one for Ethan.
And
We've already
yes.
made one for Joseph.
Yep, and you made them for Alan too.
And we made it for Alan. Well, we haven't made one for Alan, but we made it for another Alan.
Oh, yeah, but there's
From
12.
Texas.
Yeah,
Yeah, from
there you go.
Texas.
There you go.
Yeah, but it's only because they're actually putting their content in the members area. That's the key. So we need to see that you have stuff that's going to help you the most for us to be able to help you. And not just to come into my DM and be like, yo, why haven't I gotten any value? Well, because I don't know you.
The
Let
easiest
us know
way
about
yeah.
you.
The easiest way to create content, believe it or not, is to make shorts between 10 seconds and like a minute, 2 minutes. They don't have to be that long, 30 seconds.
Doesn't have to have your face.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be. You could just do a voiceover. Something else is you have to make all this content so you can bring people to your socials so you can sell more Moringa. But the truth of the fact is, your content doesn't have to be 100% Moringa. You can do a niche, and in that specific niche, you constantly
Thank
bring it in the
you,
Moringa.
thank
And be
you,
like,
thank you.
oh, I'm gonna do reaction channels on cookies.
That's like the 80-20 rule.
Yeah, you're doing on cookies or whatever. That's what you're reacting on. And all of a sudden now you're like, you know what? I would like to try this cookie with Moringa. And you start talking about the Moringa, just bringing it in and bringing it in. And then you start reacting about all this stuff. And slowly you start evolving your channel from your reaction to this Moringa, but you're using this reaction format to bring in people. Because if you go on YouTube and TikTok nowadays, everybody's like, they say, oh, they're just knocking out other people's videos. Not really, they're reacting to it. And in the media world, that is technically allowed, but you have to add to it. You can't just take Kendrick's video and post it and say it's yours. That's no go. You can't even make money off of that. But if you take the video that he's making
No,
money
you
off
can.
of,
I allow it.
yeah, no. This is what I'm saying. YouTube won't let them make money
Gotcha.
off of your video.
Yeah, you won't be able to monetize it unless
But-
you're reacting from
But
it or
exactly,
changing it or
if you react
altering
to
it.
it, you can. So now he's making money off of it, and now you're promoting his video to make more money, and now you're making money off
Well,
that
promote
video.
your coupon so that way you make the
Yep.
money.
And that's how it works. So you don't have to go through all the hard work of creating all the content. Most of the content is already made. You just gotta add something to it. You gotta add value. That's what YouTube says. Yeah. As long as you add value, you're good to go.
Yep.
So
We're locking in. If anybody wants coaching, we'll do a few more minutes
That's the last
here.
all
I'm
right.
gonna share the Zoom link, copy link. I'm gonna put it in YouTube. And that way we can do a live coach. Live coaching. Come into the Zoom. And get on with us now. So I'll see here if anybody's here that wants that's on the YouTube that wants to get into the Zoom. We'll see here. It'll say admit. Okay, we can admit them. Let's see if everything's good here.
see what's going on.
Hey, nice. Renew is here. Fabiana is here. Thanks a lot. From Sports PK, P1X is here. Oh, D is here.
Hey, what's up, D?
I think D is a member. And then also we've got Alicia here. Young and Tay is in the house. Indigenous Garden is in the house. Thank you very much for checking in with us. Happy Saturday. Luis is here. Thanks a lot.
House.
Patty's in the house. Nathan's in the house. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for chatting with us today. We'll be here for a few more minutes. Want to see if anybody wants to come in and get some live coaching before we close up. I've got a lot more work to do outside.
Yeah, I gotta go see my mom today.
Yeah, you got to see your mom.
Yeah.
Lucky you.
Yeah, she came over from Puerto Rico, so get to see her today. I haven't seen her in a while, so.
Wow, that's great. What part of PR?
Well, we're originally from Tualaha, but she moved to Ponce,
Oh,
which
wow.
is a great
Wait,
place.
Utuado?
Ponce.
You're originally from
Tualaha.
Tualaha.
Tualaha is like closer to the.
It's
I don't know.
central.
Tualaha, I'm not really can't
Central.
remember. Can't picture it right now. I can't
Coffee-
say. I'm not gonna
coffee
say.
corners.
I'm not gonna say it's over here. or whatever.
Montañas, because I was there.
Well, Puerto Rico's not everywhere. Anyway,
Yeah.
they moved to Ponce, and Ponce is a really great
Southwest.
place. Yes, great place. Well, actually, Ponce is south. It's like the
South.
Yeah, it'll be so Gulf of America,
Mm-hmm.
and it's great for Grow Moringa because it's dry, yes, but it has that nice heat. And Puerto Rico's humid,
Oh, it's great.
so
Oh,
at
yeah.
night,
No freezing.
yeah, no freezing, and at night, it's been so hot during the day because of the humidity. At night, the plants start. So Moringa, it is with water everywhere. So.
Yeah. Well, we have a few moments. If anybody comes in, otherwise we're gonna head out. I had a great time hanging with Julian today. Thanks a lot, brother, for coming in,
Thanks everybody
kicking
for
it with us. Thanks a lot, everybody, for watching.
watching.
And we'll be back Tuesday. Tuesday has been kind of like our action day, where we do like business talk, where we really do the sales, product, marketing talk. And then Thursday has been kind of like our community day, where we actually interview members.
Oh
Kind
yeah,
of
for
like
that
the
live,
heart, yeah, for their lives. And then Saturday is just kind of like our recap for the week.
Just sitting here waiting to see who comes by.
Yeah.
You
You can stop in if you need help or want to come in. We're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 2.
Also, you need some life coaching, you wanna learn some specific skills that you think you need hands-on on Moringa. Great place, you know,
Yeah, come in.
10 to 2.
And two. And I'll put you to work.
Yeah, definitely.
We actually have a member, he's like, when I get back into town, I want to come over so I can just get training from you. I'll be able to do a little bit of training hands-on, but really the goal of this organization is for you to do this on your location.
And you do it for others.
And you begin to have a place where people can come to. You begin to produce on your farm. I understand that people want to come here and do training. We have special times for training, Moringa Con, Moringa Fest.
Yep.
We might have like a special weekend event here and there once a month or something like that, where I could have help.
Yep.
But normally on a day-to-day basis, I'm running around, I'm doing things in the field. I'm not necessarily training. I do a lot of training online.
That's what the videos are for.
That's what the videos are for, because I'm actually making videos. But it's totally fine. I'm trying to manage. You came in, the first question you asked me was, did you find somebody that is going to work here?
Oh, yes.
That's really what I need.
Yes.
Before anybody comes to volunteer, like every day, like get my help, and then they leave, I need somebody that can be here Tuesday through Saturday,
From
10 to 2.
10 to 2.
And that's my full time. Even that's like part-time.
Yeah, it's a part-time.
But for me, that's full time.
Yeah.
Tuesday from 10 to 2, if you can work in the shop, if you're looking for a job, if you're in the Tampa Bay area and you're looking for work, we need your help. I'm looking for a shop staff assistant. I need some assistance in the shop, making products, handling our emails, text messages, sending out newsletters, but also just making the products. I need help hands-on making capsules. I need hands-on making powder. I need hands-on making tea. Hands-on making the gift boxes. Text gift box before we go. Text gift box to 813-696-6676. And you'll get yourself a full gift box. This is over $60 worth of value inside for free with a book in a box.
Also, I have to state, people that love drinking tea, this is a great gift.
Yeah.
This is a great gift. People that love drinking tea are also into like more natural alternatives.
Mhm.
So when they see all the other products they have in here, like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
They'll see a little, I keep forgetting the name of that thing.
Extract.
No, the little water ball.
Tea strainer.
The strainer. When they
Yeah,
see the
strainer.
strainer.
Yep. People love it. That's why I put it in there. So thanks everybody. We had a great show today. Bomb.
All right,
Moringa
man.
love, brother.
Moringa love, baby. Everybody, Moringa
All right.
love.
Peace and love, everybody.
Thanks for watching.
Till next week.
Subscribe.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Yeah.